So, question. Are you a videographer, photographer, and you just picked up the camera, but you don't know what to do next? Or did you just pick up the camera and you're like, know what? I'm still broke. I was once there, but I'm not there anymore. So, what we're about to show is how you can actually get clients starting out as a videographer or a photographer or a visual creator. What's going on, people? This is Shy Harris of the Rebel Society, and today we're doing a video on a topic that's very near and dear to my heart. Something that I actually used to deal with when I first started out as a visual creator is how do you actually get clients? So when I first started out shooting videos, shooting photos, it took me a while to actually start to build up a clientele. And that was mostly because I was pretty much just doing a little bit of in and everything to kind of get my name out there. But sooner or later it kind of clicked on, there are certain things that you should be doing to kind of get your name out there the right way, as well as growing your craft and continue to get better. So once I started to do those things started to click, money started to come in, and now I can actually work for myself and sustain the lifestyle that I choose to live. So if you're new to this channel and new to who I am, once again, I'm Shy Harris. I own a digital media marketing agency called the Rebel Society, and I actually built a name for myself creating a lot of social media content on Instagram stories, on Instagram, where I pretty much just took any ideas and just created something that was supremely over the top, because my motto is no basic shit. So since you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get notified anytime I drop a video, as well as like, comment, and share this video for people that you know. All right, so rule number one to getting clients as a visual creator. Now this is gonna be the most basic thing I've ever said in my life, but I realize it's the most realist, and that is just to start.
Yeah, basic.
I used to watch videos from like Gary Vee or Tony Robbins or E.T. Used to always say, hey, rule number one is just to start.
Fuck, you're gonna go do it.
I used to think that was the most basic piece of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. But with me actually working with more and more people, a lot of people have great ideas, and they'll, always put it off like, hey, I'm gonna do this after this thing, or I'm gonna do this after this event or this date, and so on and so forth. And you're pretty much just wasting time when you could have just started and really start to get the ball rolling, really start to get great at what you're doing. So rule number one is just to start. Don't put off what you can do for the day. Why am I quoting people? That's so whack. But yeah, don't put off what you can do today. If you're a visual creator, pick up your camera and shoot something. It could be anything. Go out there and shoot the trees. Go out and shoot cars. Go to your city and shoot city life. Shoot people walking in the streets. Shoot the streetwalkers. Shoot whatever you can. Make a video. If you're a videographer, make a video out of everything. I made a video of my wife getting ready for work one day, and people loved it for some reason. I made a video of just walking around downtown. The main thing with that is just to create content, just to shoot something so you can get that ball rolling. On to the next one. And keep in mind, these are things that I've actually done to help build my clientele. When I was working a day job, these are the things that allowed me to make an extra $1,000, $2,500 a month just by doing freelance projects, in conjunction with what I was actually making in my day job. So these aren't things that I'm just telling you to do that I haven't done for myself. So keep that in mind. So the next one is pretty much shoot everything you can. So this might sound basic as well, but when you're first starting out, you don't really know what you want to shoot yet. You don't really know what you want to be known for. You might have an idea, but until you've actually done it, you don't have any clue. So with me saying that is shoot concerts, shoot baby showers, shoot weddings, shoot music videos, shoot graduation photos, shoot models, shoot whatever you can to try to understand what you like and what you don't like. When I first started out, I used to shoot pretty much everything. I shot music videos, I shot weddings, I shot concerts, I shot graduation photos, I shot models, I did videos for events, I did pretty much everything. And I realized that my sweet spot is working on campaigns. So I love shooting content for businesses, personal brands. Also love shooting weddings. Everything else, not so much. But the only way I would have been able to know that is by shooting everything and realize that, hey, when I shoot models, I don't really like posing people and they want to be posed. So that's not really for me. Shooting events can sometimes be cool, but sometimes you're standing up for hours. Shooting concerts, you're usually in a pit for 4 or 5 hours shooting up at somebody's balls.
You got a live ball.
So I realized that's not for me either. But like I said before, the only way that I would have known that is just by shooting. All right, number 3 would be, now that you've kind of got an idea of what you want to shoot, focus on what that thing is and build a portfolio around that. So a lot of people right now don't really have portfolios. The reason I feel like that is super important is because once you start putting an atmosphere of that is a type of work that you want to be known for, you need to have a couple of strong images or strong bodies of work that you've put together that show that this is what my specialty is going to be. So with me, like I said before, my portfolio was all over the place. Like I said, it was weddings, it was model photos, it was product photos, it was product videos, it was brand commercials, it was all over the place. So if anybody actually saw my website back in 2015, 16, you would think I did a little bit of everything. And I don't want to be known as the guy that do a little bit of everything. I want to be known as somebody that's dope at what he actually does. From that point, I started to kind of tailor my process into like what I want to be known for. So that's around 2016, 2017 is when I really started to focus on actually creating commercials for brands. And so anytime people start to reach out to me, I would direct them straight to my website so they could see the level of work that I do. And then they would normally say, oh, I love what you got going on. I would love to sign up for a project with you. I'm like, okay, cool. And that's how I started to bring money in. But sometimes it's a little bit more than that. And we're gonna get to the next one. All right, for number 4, once you start to build a portfolio of the work that you want to be known for, now it's time to actually start to reach out to people. So what I used to do was I would actually go to Instagram or Facebook and see people who actually have a following, see people who have a name in my particular area. I would look on their page and see what they don't have that I can offer. So those are your influencers. Those are the people who are just heavy on social media. Those are your models with big names. Those are your local brands. Look, like I said, look on their page to see like if their photos are trash and you're a photographer, say, hey, I can help you with that. Or if they have all photos and no videos and you feel like they would be great on video, say, hey, let me do a video for you. Or if they have videos and their videos are trash and you feel like you could do better, then reach out to them and say, hey, matter of fact, this is the message that I used to send like thousands of people. I'm invisible texting. Hello, my name is Shai Harris. Hope all is well with you. I recently came across your page and love the work that you actually put out. Always throw in something specific to who they are. So once you say you love their content, then you say, hey, that photo that you shot with the, where you were in the green, or that you were, standing on the balcony, I really enjoyed that. Or I love the photos that you have for your brand. They really show exactly what your brand is about. Something along those lines. Really just gas them up to show that you're a fan of what they do and they're already on a good path. So people want to know that all the time. From there, then you go into what you can actually do for them. Always provide value. And when I say provide value, I mean do it for free. A lot of people don't believe in doing that, but I believe in it. Do it for free. From there, say, hey, I see that you don't have too many videos on your page. I would love to shoot a nice 60-second Instagram commercial for you. Would love to hear back from you. If I send that out to a lot of people who are local, who are just starting to build their name and build their following, the percentage rate of people, checking out my page or people replying back is usually about 80-85%. And the thought process behind that is 2 things. When you're reaching out to people who have names, once you do a dope piece for them, they will start to, other people who follow them will see the type of work that you do, and then they will start to reach out to you. So that's one way that you're going to get clients. From a psychology standpoint, when I say do it for free, the reason I suggest doing that is because you have complete control over the project. So you can do exactly what you want to do. You can shoot the treatment or the concept that you want to shoot. And even though it's like a collaboration between you and that person, ultimately it's your project. So you can say, hey, this is how I wanted to shoot it. This is how I want it to be done. And even though you might take their, suggestions on, what they would like, is ultimately your vision, how you want to execute it, and so on and so forth. Another quick rule of thumb for reaching out to people is once you start to find people that want to, shoot these free videos with that you reached out to, continue to reach out to more people. The reason I say that is because once you do something free for somebody, and they say, hey, I really like your work, then from that point, they should start to pay you. Normally, they won't pay you since you did it for free the first time, so that means you need to kind of reach out to more people. And the key to it is more brand awareness for what you actually are doing right now. So by you just working with this one person, their following or friends have seen your work, so they become accustomed to your work. It's not really blowing them away right now. So what you need to do is reach out to other people who have these followings, who have these same issues that you can actually address, and say, hey, I'll do the same thing for you. That means you're getting put on to another group of people who didn't know who you are before. So that's the key to that, is continue to reach out to different people, continue to get your name in different circles. All right, number 5 is something that a lot of people struggle with, and that is know your prices. Once you start doing, these hitting people up in their DM,
Ooh, I'm about to dive in.
starting to shoot the type of projects that you want to shoot, people are going to start to reach out to you. And people are going to ask, like, what's your rate to shoot X, Y, and Z? So you need to have a rate in mind. And don't have crackhead prices. Like, that's not a good thing. Like, if you're doing a music video for $250, those are crackhead prices.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
If you're doing a photo shoot for $40 and a Heineken, yeah, it's kind of crackheadish, real pookie-ish right now. So don't do crackhead prices. And the last thing that a lot of people overlook is have a website. This is where I would do my Squarespace commercial, but I'm a WordPress man myself. So yeah, have a website, because people are going to reach out, people are going to look for pricing. And when they look for pricing, normally what they're going to say is, hey, where can I see some of your work at? And a lot of people say, hey, look on my Instagram. But sometimes you don't want to show everybody your Instagram. You want to show them a well-designed website that shows these are the projects that I work on, where people can contact you. They can submit lead forms. They can submit inquiries. They can pretty much do everything on your site right there. That is the key to actually getting clients. So before we wrap up this video, if you like this content, if you like kind of the things that I'm talking about right here, please make sure you subscribe once again. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. I've been really focused on kind of growing this page, growing the content that we're putting out, and really just getting better overall with everything that we're doing. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like. If you know somebody who's actually just starting out with being a creator, being a photographer, videographer, so on and so forth, please make sure you share this video with them. That's the only way this page is going to grow, is by being in front of the people that I'm actually bringing value to. So, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you follow me at Rashad Harris on Instagram, Twitter. My LinkedIn is under Rashad Harris, Facebook, all that good stuff. So once again, this is Rashad Harris of the Rebel Society, and I'm out. I don't know why I keep doing this, but yeah.